Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your daily news and update show, The Breakfast Club. Yes, it is the last one before we get on a plane and head back to Los Angeles. It's been fun in Cancun, and in fact, the clouds just rolled in. A little thunder happening out there, thunder and lightning in here. So hopefully nothing gets screwed up today, and I can get on that flight and get home to you all for tomorrow's game. Awesome. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. It is Friday. As you can see on the thumbnail, it says back at the STōK Cae Ras because we are back at the Stoke tomorrow. And we have a streak going. Can we make it 4 in a row, 4 on the bounce at home? I think we can. I think we're going to go up and I think we're going to go do some good work tomorrow against Crawley Town. And I would not want to be in the other dressing room if we come with the mental state that we have to do. A lot of stuff came up in the last couple minutes that I just found to put the show together. It's going to be a quick one. Again, maybe 20 minutes or something like that because I do want to get out of here and get on the bus to get to. Ooh. If you hear that, that's thunder right outside. Anyway, smash a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the Local Pundit, share if you could, and become a member become a Local Pundit member as well, and get your hats. And the green colorway is there too, also too. So I'll put it up for everyone to see. Bang, bang. There we go. Green. All right. Before we go, great show last night. I saw most of it while I was at a work event. I had it on in the background. I was watching. Also, big shout out to everyone that came in, and Aaron and Patty putting that up. Seems like the show is growing. The power of stats, which is great. Everyone loves that. They did, I think, about 90 minutes last night. I could maybe an hour or something, a little under an hour and a half, which is awesome. And also, big shout out to I think it was John in Iowa with the great super chat, and anyone that does contribute that way, awesome. Thank you so much. It helps the channel and helps us all put everything back into the show. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let me dive right in. You know who's first? Big E is first. He beat everybody in. He's in. Rui's in the house. Rui, how are you? Samara and Big E says, hell yeah. Nikki D has also made it third. What's going on, Nick? You're slacking. And what's up, Big J? How you doing, Nick? And come on, you Reds. Save me a green one for next Wednesday if possible. I got five to get rid of. That's mine. So you can't have that one, but I got one sorted for you. All right. So back at the STōK Cae Ras, last time we talked about maybe making a couple changes. Article just came up that I thought was very interesting. It's from One Football. It's talking about Ollie Palmer, JM, and Mullen. Everyone wants Mullen to get back in, and he still has to earn his spot, and he is our best striker. And I thought this was a very interesting article for a couple things here. A2CEV says, here we go. I'm going to bring it up here now. It says, don't fix what isn't bro. That's what caught me. So I don't. It says broke. Excuse me. With broken. It says don't fix what isn't bro. And I saw broken. Wrexham AFC claim made Ollie Palmer Paul Mullen dilemma pre Crawley match. So it's interesting. They don't mention Jack Marriott there, but they think there's a little bit of a dilemma between Ollie Palmer and Mullen. So is there talk about possibly getting a JM and a Mullen start up front? I doubt it, but I thought it was really interesting. I thought they were saying like, don't fix what isn't bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like kind of just doing it. So I thought that was interesting. So it goes on to say in the article, by the way, Jack Marriott did win the August goal of the month award. So you ain't dropping him. He's not going to get dropped. He just isn't going to do it. But this article was cool. Wrexham AFC suffered the first defeat, as we all know. So although Chris Davies' side proved too much to handle at the back for the Welsh team, they're able to take lead very early, though. Jack Marriott, however, it's been a strike partner this season with Ollie Palmer, who is raising questions. Okay, everyone, even I went into talking about Ollie Palmer this season, but didn't have his best game last game, but he has played well with JM over the course of the season. So since the 32-year-old has struggled to get amongst the goals in a couple of years, despite fairly decent record while at Wrexham. We're in the National League. Obviously, there's Paul Mullen. It's led to some sections of the support wondering whether Paul Mullen should be back into starting 11 sooner rather than later, particularly the former Cambridge striker has a proven goal-scoring record in recent years. Red Dragons welcome Crawley Town tomorrow, which is great. And recovering from his loss early in the week, manager Phil Parkinson had a tough choice to make over who partners Marriott in the attacking third. Now, this I've never seen this written before. Now, granted, it's not Phil saying it too, but I think the mindset is starting to grow in people's head. If Marriott is so good and he's playing well, and And the hold-up play by Mullen, you have to find a way to get him in. So it's not like they're not strikers. I know he likes a big and a little, and I know Mullen likes to play with Palmer, but you simply cannot bench. JM at the moment. Palmer Mullen debate will split opinions. So blah 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 blah. Let me see here. This season has been very difficult for both himself and Wrexham after losing Mullen in June due to needing surgery. So that meant that the 24-goal man, 23-24, had to face more gradual return action, giving Jack Marriott the opportunity to grab the goals. Nevertheless, and he's done it. Jack Marriott has grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck, and he's got it, and he's got goals in him, and he's putting effort off the ball too, and creating space and putting pressure on, which I think we're going to do tomorrow against Crawley Town. Sorry, there's all these crap going on here. With Mullen's history and his finding their number 11, finding way back consistently into the opening weeks, it could be Palmer who is axed this weekend. So interesting. You think? I mean, I know we talked about it. They talked to a guy when asked if Palmer should be dropped against Crawley Town. Football League World's Wrexham fan pundit, not me, Liam Grice. I don't know who that is. They didn't ask me. Call me, guys. I'll give you my opinion. I am the local pundit. He goes on to say, Liam Grice says, personally, I think you do not fix what isn't broken. Don't get me wrong. Mullen is probably our best striker, but the way Ollie Palmer and Jack Marriott have both performed together this season has come as a shock to a lot of us. I think personally, I wasn't really sure Palmer could make the step up to League One, although he has played at the level before, but whether he could make up that step and becoming a bit older and having a bit less of the edge. He said he's performed superbly so far. He seemed better than he did in the National League so far. I don't think Ollie Palmer is the one you want to drop for this game. I think it's quite harsh to drop Jack Marriott. I don't think we're going to be able to drop Jack Marriott. So take all that in. That's something we've been talking about in the last couple of days. I kind of agree with I think his name's Liam, whatever his name is, Liam. About you just can't simply drop Palmer. For why something is working, but I do want to get Mullen in the pitch. I'd love to for me personally, I'd love to see Mullen and Mary up front. I don't think he's going to do it, so it might be a lost cause. Even talking, I'd be shocked. And I'd be happy to see it happen. I think the other thing we mentioned too, we have to start using our depth, which is why I'd love to see a Scar in tomorrow or a Vaughn start tomorrow as well. Now, I'm not making knee-jerk changes. I'm just saying one or two. I think Andy Cannon will probably be back in. We talked about that yesterday. But I'd like to see us use the depth a little bit. He'll probably go with the unchanged 11. I'll be honest. That's just what Parkinson does, and that's fine. But I'd be remiss. I'd be shocked if he did do it. So we'll see. Sorry, something just threw me off in the chat. Mr. Pundit's Montezuma's Revenge Show. Let's hope not. God. I've been tried to be very careful with the water. I did find Topo Chico. So, there's no liquid death down here. I did see that last night. Carly, here we go. And Alexandra Lorraine says, bring back the duo together, Mullen and Palmer. Palmer is good and plays well with Mullen. Alexandra, how can you drop JM? You just can't do it. You really can't do it. And I love your opinion and appreciate it. But for me, you just can't drop JM. And yes, they are good. They are very, very good together. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Hey, Mary, how are you? JM should get 15 to 20 goals this year. He has 4 and just 16 more to go. He will. I think he's totally going to get 20 goals this year. 15 to 20 goals. I said at the beginning of the season. I'll keep saying it too. Matt Al's in the house. What's going on? I'm on a bench outside the club. They're giving thunderstorms tomorrow. So I'm glad I'm glad I'm in the temporary cop. Oh, no. Yeah. Thunderstorms are here too, my guy. So hope you're well. And great pick you just sent me too. It's the lightning that concerns me. Well, yeah, definitely. Neil's in the house. How are you? All right, let's move on. Another good thing I wanted to get to is the program for tomorrow. Matchday program looks very special. So if you get your hands on that, if Matt Al, I know you're in the chat. If you can grab me one of those, that'd be great. I really want to grab one of these. So if you can grab me one, please get me one. I'd love to grab one of these. So this is here we go. I knew it was coming, the fantasy thing here. Matchday program for Crawley Town. So head of the Red Dragons return to the STōK Cae Ras tomorrow. As we face Crawley Town, we can now reveal our program cover for the fixture, continue to look back at the club's rich history. To coincide with our 160th anniversary, every Matchday program will take an inspiration from historical programs with an exclusive feature inside looking at the history behind the cover. Saturday's Matchday program is loosely based on our cover during the 1951-52 program campaign. In commemoration with the 90th anniversary of the Gresford Collier disaster, which occurred September 22nd. The cover is also features the famous eponymous ballad about the disaster. Eponymous ballad? Okay. So this is kind of cool. Wrexham Association Football Club Limited. This is what they're doing is great. I love this stuff here. What they're doing just with the 90 years on with the Collier disaster. I think it's cool. Additionally, you can read through the thoughts of CEO Michael Williamson and first team manager Phil Parkinson, while we also caught up with midfielder George Dobson. A 68-page program will be available to purchase around the ground at the club shop. Matchday price $3.50. So if you can grab one of these, I'd love to get it. It looks really good. I'm glad they're doing it. It is the 90th anniversary. Matt all says will the game get canceled? I hope it doesn't. And going back to the Merritt thing, Merritt has every right to his spot. I totally agree with you. Matt all says I'll get 3. Also got two sets to sell. I was trying to make money off of. Got it. Got to make that skrill. I got it, brother. I think Macca should be benched. Oh, wow. Get Ravon, left wing back. Barney stays. Right wing back. Drop Stash. Get Scar in. JM and Fletch up front. Just to spike things up front. I don't think Fletch can do the 90. I think he's an impact player this season, but it's a good shout. And I don't think he'll bring in Fletch over Mullen. I think Mullen will have a shit fit if he did that. So let's see what happens. 2K Universe Elite. Marriott not be dropped. Hello, all. It's been a while. Hey, K2 Rito. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome back. It's been a while. All right, moving on a little bit here. So tomorrow this is the article I want to talk about. Two free scoring Wrexham will aim to make 4 wins in a row against Crawley Town. This is our Richard Williams. Remember we had him on a couple last week. Was it last week or the week before that? The weeks are just together. So Wrexham will aim to make it 4 in a row at the race course and continue goal scoring spree in North Wales against Crawley Town. Watch out. I want a big game tomorrow. Got to get on the front foot all day, every day. Although the unbeaten start to the campaign came to an end following 3-1 defeat, Wrexham are still top of the table on goal difference with 13 points in 6 games. Parkinson will be looking to get back to his winning ways against mid-table Crawley Town. Now, because they're mid-table doesn't mean they're crap. So we got to go out. We got to win the game. Last game, we did lose. The occasion got to us. I love these Birmingham City supporters that come on and fair play. They can come on anytime. They can come anytime. I just got a message or a YouTube comment for the lesson learned game for Birmingham City. It said, Wrexham were outclassed. Simple as that. KRO. So they're all welcome to their opinion. I have mine. But going into tomorrow, we need to play our game, and we need to go and get on it. They're at our house tomorrow, and the quicker we bounce back and brush that loss off, the better we will be. So I think we will do that. So Parkinson goes on to say, it's a slightly different scenario than last year. Said Parkinson. Obviously, I'm pleased with the start we have made at home this season, and we are looking to keep that going against Crawley Town. We're looking forward to regrouping this week on the training pitch and getting ready for another terrific atmosphere at the racecourse. Top scorer, Jack Marriott, who gave Wrexham an early lead at Birmingham with his 4th goal in 6 games, will be looking to continue his superb form and help the Reds bounce back from the first defeat. Parkinson's, so this is JM. He said, it's still early days. We just want to keep putting the performances and keep getting results, says Marriott. Goes on to say, we just want to keep performing at the level we have done, and the results should hopefully take care of themselves. So I expect goals tomorrow. I probably expect, honestly, it's going to be Palmer and JM up front. That's what I think. What are your thoughts? I know it's going to be around the midfield. I think it's going to go by. I think it's Andy Cannon. It'll be Andy Cannon, Dobson, and Lee. I think that'll happen. If he's got to do some changes, maybe not. I'm telling you, he might just do the same 11. Who the hell knows? I'm doing good, man. Got to be at the game tomorrow, hoping for a win. All right, well, keep us posted. Send pictures, man. Fletcher get 45 minutes, then get Palmer in the second half. Could do that. Aaron, Aaron's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Good show last night. Looks you guys had a lot of fun. Getting the groove from what I hear, which is awesome. So congrats to you guys. That will be another weekly show with Aaron and Patty Power doing their the power of stats. Power of stats. Okay, what else? Going back over here to the website, the Wrexham website. Here we go. And cue there it is. Yeah, the fantasy site. Awesome. What do we got here? Dino, thanks for the 3 points, guys. The next level is a hard lesson. Don't cry when we went at your place. Kara Zulu Army. Dino, These crocodile tears are going nowhere, but you're welcome for the 3 points. We're not playing you every week. You spent a lot of money on those 3 points, my friend. But you guys are a good side, and you'll be there or thereabouts. Should win the league, but yeah, I didn't even put it up there. Dino, welcome. You're always welcome in, my friend. Always welcome in. Josh, your predictions for tomorrow are, I hope we win and hope for a good game. I don't do score predictions. Last week, Patty kind of shoved me into doing a score prediction, and we lost. So I'm not doing it. It's over. The score predictions are over. I will predict a win, and I want us to go out and kick some ass. That's what I want. Nothing on you, Mary, but I got to put my foot down. Can't do it. Just don't do it. All right. Here we go. Again, I want to mention this before we do the other thing about the preview and cue the fantasy. Jesus H. Jack Marriott, goal of the month. That was awesome. Yeah, he's also 30 right now. So Marriott's goal also went on to win the club game of goal of the match this year. I don't know what the fuck that says. But yeah, he won that. So there he is. Big smile there. Goal of the month. Sorry, goal of the month. That's what it is. It's still early. Still drinking coffee. Apologize. And I want to go back here and cue the fantasy. And going back, this is what I want. The preview. Jesus. And cue fantasy. There we go. Awesome. Live show. Doing its thing. There's Paul Mullen right there. There's Rev. And there's Mo Fall. All right. So I just want to get this through. Parkey kept faith last year's team. Now Mullen is fit. It's time to keep the faith in Mullen. Neil, I disagree, brother. Unless you're dropping Palmer, you cannot. How are you going to drop Jack Marriott? You just can't do it. You really can't do it. Okay, here's the preview. But Neil, everyone to their opinion, and I get it. After coming up against Birmingham's high-quality squad, there you go, Dino, we return to the STōK Cae Ras, to a familiar adversary whose speciality is getting spectacular results with shrewd recruitment. Crawley were promoted again alongside us last season, led by Scott Lindsay, who put the fine side together. It was dismantled over the summer. It was. They were butchered. But Lindsay seems to have worked his magic again and put another side together. You can flourish in League One on a budget. On our angle, we might have suffered our first defeat against Birmingham City, but there's no disgrace in losing to a side which performs like they did. And they did perform very, very well. We did start very well. We're still top of the league. Now we must maintain our standards and resume the excellence and form we've had when we were up against a side who had spent big this summer, and they did spend big. Andy Cannon returned from an injury that he suffered against Peterborough, adding to our midfield options while Paul Mullen got more minutes. So on the other side of things, Crawley Town were one of the stories of the EFL last season, tipped for relegation from League Two. Traumatic summer left them having them reconstructing their squad on a shoestring. It said they recruited with incredible intelligence, led by their astute manager, Scott Lindsay, and played some great football as they earned promotion. So many of their key players did leave. Only 16 of the 17 players were there, 3 of starters and 3 on the bench. So yeah, they're going to be gutted, but let's see. So some signings are established players will obviously have quality. They reunited goalkeeper Joe Wallacott, 11 caps for Ghana. And I know Scott, so I know Scott well from his time at Swindon. So yes, there's go on and look at that too. Very many familiar faces. Head to head, we ran into them last year, in April, and Wrexham side was hitting its stride, embarking on a five wins in a row to clinch promotion. So remember, Paul Mullen did score a double. And so the milestones for tomorrow, Andy Cannon, I think he'll probably start 300th career match. Stash will get his 150 league game. If he starts, Ryan Barnett will get 50 league appearances for Wrexham. Big games tomorrow in the lineup too. Bolton versus Reading. Remember, Reading didn't get their sale to go through. So yeah, we'll see. Bolton's been struggling. Burton Albion and Barnsley. Okay. Charlton, Blackpool, Charlton. I picked them. Stevenage and Exeter. Huddersfield Town and Northampton are also playing. Mansfield, Shrewsbury. That should be a good matchup. And Peterborough and Bristol Rovers. Rotherham, Birmingham. There you go. Let's see if Rotherham can do something tomorrow and shut up these the Birmingham fans. Stockport and Leyton Orient and Wickham and Cambridge. So we shall see what's going to happen here for tomorrow. But I'm looking forward to this one. And here we go. More. Glad you took that the way it was intended, my friend. We have the most viewed League One game in history. We love the whole experience, and the Wrexham fans were brilliant. No, it's always, dude. Dino, I'm all good, brother. All good. And if you know me, you watch the channel. I'm not a dick. Not all the time. So I appreciate it. And you're always welcome to come on, Dino, and good luck this weekend. It's not going to be easy for you guys. So that should be fun. Let me just pull this down. So what I'm looking, there you go. what I'm looking for tomorrow is maybe one or two changes. And my prediction is I think we'll get back to our winning ways. I think that we're not going to let this sit in us. And if we can bounce back, that's when we're going to stay top. That's when we're going to stay top and keep moving forward. If we bounce back, quickly, then we did. Remember last in middle of the season, we kind of had a lull and couldn't get quite out of it. I want to see us bounce back quickly. We did get punched in the mouth the other day, and I think that Parkinson hopefully puts a side out there that wants to go out and win. You could see it in Dobson's face after the match. He was like, "Yeah, we didn't play our best," and they were on top of us. I think Dobson's been our most important player this year. Our backline has done very, very well, but I would like to see us use our depth a little bit. And it has nothing personal against anything. Mad, but the title is failing. What does that mean? But the title is failing. Oh, Maddow. I think he's talking to Maddow. I hope Birmingham get automatic promotion. Isn't worst case scenario if we really don't want to be losing the playoffs. No, we don't. Okay, that's what we're having the conversation. So I was saying I would like to use our squad a little bit. I think he's probably going to go to his 11 that he's been playing, but with Andy Cannon back in. I think Rathbone, wasn't horrible, but he's still getting his feeding a foot under him in the side. So what I expect to happen is the same starting 11. I'd like to see one or two changes and freshen it up. I'd also really love to see Mullen and JM up front. If you really want to get Mullen in the lineup, keep Jack Marriott in the lineup and drop Palmer to the bench. That's what I would do. And I'd start Scar and Ravon tomorrow. I'd fit them in there tomorrow. That's what I would do personally. So, let's see how that goes down. But it's going to be a good one. I'm going to be traveling, getting back hopefully late tonight, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock or something like that. So be up early for the match, ready to rock and roll. Remember, extra time after the game tomorrow. Patty's going to be doing that. That's the call-in show. Please phone in, have your say. There's a thumbnail up now as a placeholder. Usually happens about 10 to 15 minutes after we beat Crawley tomorrow, hopefully, touch wood. So we'll do that, and then Wrexham reaction for that too. So listen, Parkinson has his first big task to turn our mental state around and to get us back on the right foot moving forward. Luckily, we will be at the Stoke tomorrow. Matt Al said there's going to be some rain, maybe some thunderstorms. So hopefully the game will obviously go on. So we'll keep an eye on that. So if the weather is crap, how does that play into our favor? Does it not play into our favor? But yeah. And also they're traveling up from the Crawley Town's traveling up from South London, or I think below London. So they gave us an allocation of tickets. We should have a good turnout. Hopefully we're loud and proud and things go really well. And I'm looking forward to it. So a bounce back game. This season is probably the hardest league ever. League One. You guys, us, Stockport, Huds, Peterborough, Charlton. Tough league, long season for us all. It's gonna be a battle. If one team walks away with it, Dino, it could be you guys. It'd be good. It wouldn't surprise me. But as you said, it is a tough league. There's a lot of really good, solid teams in it. I cannot wait to get home, by the way, and start my EAFC career mode 25. Awesome. Make sure you watch that. I'm probably going to film it for everybody, and we'll do a series on it, our career mode for that on the TLP, which should be a lot of fun. Please check the time of the Wrexham time. Please. Why is it wrong? I'm in Central Time right now, so I have it at 9:30 or whatever it is, Christine. I can change it, but I'm getting yelled at again. Late to the party. No, sorry, Marie. Just doing a quick preview tomorrow. Hope you're well. I was just going to bounce out, so if you want to go back and watch it, great. But I'm looking forward to getting home and seeing the game. And again, thanks all for coming in. Again, quick one. I gotta get on a bus, and I have to head over to the okay, here. This is one more too. I think I want to get. Sorry, I got to head over to the airport. I won't take it lightly. Okay. I think I did this yesterday. Did I do this one yesterday? Yes, the extra time is after the game. It shows. Okay, I'll check it. Christine, thank you. I will do that. Thank you, Ruby Slippers. I'll get to that in a second. Last one here. Crawley were promoted from League Two alongside Wrexham. Parkinson knows what to expect from Crawley Town, but says Wrexham will not leave no stone unturned to bid a return to the winning ways tomorrow. We'll close out on this one. Parkinson said it's an interesting game. Obviously, we know Crawley well from last year when we played them twice in the league. They had a great season themselves to get promotion through the playoffs. Yes, that's never easy. They started the season well. results of late have been as good as, even though they've changed a lot of players over the summer, we know they play a similar way to what they did last year, and they are a decent side. We will familiarize ourselves with their players and go into the game as prepared as we can to give ourselves a great chance of keeping our home form going. Yes, 4 on the top. Wrexham made a dream start against Birmingham, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It goes on to say, Parkinson says, it's an outstanding start for us, but we came up against a team who were so supercharged up for after their goal with the atmosphere behind them. It's very true. They found an extra yard all over the pitch, and we found it very difficult to respond to that. We did. So hopefully that is again, a lesson learned for us, that we can go and we can get on the front foot ourselves and be able to battle back. You know, we haven't had that much adversity this season. So again, I think we're doing building blocks in regards to growing into the season. Even though we're top of the league, there's always things you can learn by winning and losing. So the loss I will take from Birmingham let's hope bring that mentality back, and recover faster. Parkinson reported a clean bill of health following the defeat at St. Andrews. We got punished with 3 quality goals, but apart from that, Arthur Okonkwo really didn't have that much to do. No, he didn't. Going back to the game, it was next level of a game, playing against a team who has been at the level and are probably a stronger team now than they were in the championship, talking about Birmingham. And he's probably true from that. We came in Tuesday, had a recovery session with the ones who had played, and the other did some training. We're all set for a couple of days preparation for the Crawley game. Luke Bolton was not involved against Birmingham, and the wingback will also be absent this weekend. So there's something with Luke. Luke has got a problem with his foot, which keeps him out of the squad for a couple of weeks. So okay, that's updated news right there. So Luke Bolton, I'm playing Ravon over him too. Obviously, I hope they had a good week of training. Let's see what he does tomorrow. Let's see what Parkinson has in his bag. It's a good challenge for him to bounce back. So I'll make sure that's going on. Let's effing go. Paul Mullen Buffet, Ruby Slippers. I hope he starts, but he cannot drop JM. He literally can't drop JM. And I will, Christine, thank you for pointing that. I will change that. Paul Mullen Buffet, I couldn't eat a leg. He could. All right, let me get out of here so I don't miss my flight. Thanks everyone for coming in. Happy Friday. I will see you in Los Angeles. Don't play with your food. God. I will see you in Los Angeles. Thanks for coming in. Smash a like on the video on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't. And on that bombshell.